Alrighty, hey guys, so I'm doing another little story element, but I thought I'd do it for YouTube too. It's got a somewhat familiar face here. I want to introduce you to a very important character. Very important. Now, let me just revert back in the first person so my clothes stay on. Now, who is this? Well, this will be the future Dragonborn. I'm doing a story little element where I'm gonna play as, what is it? In this video, at the very end chamber, I'm gonna change over to Ragni, but of course, in the pictures that I'll be doing, like for the Nexus or even Facebook, if I do that, I will, of course, have it as different to where I play as both Ragni and Freya. But yeah. So this is kind of how she learns that she doesn't know that she's a dragon, but she knows she's somewhat different because she can read the wall and hear the wall and see all that weird shit that Freya and Rosella cannot. Rosella is a sort of new character. I kind of wanted to try like half reads. Not like you can't have half reading in Skyrim where it's like, you know, a weird looking elf. I don't know. It's weird. You can take the attributes of one parent. So her father. Little backstory time, you like character building. Her mother was a young noble imperial woman who was married to an older man, you know, who was in his 50s, 60s. Whenever she'd go to the imperial city, as you see, she's imperial. Her mother would be accompanied by a dark elf bodyguard, who eventually they fell in love with each other. Because, you know, she's in a kind of relationship where she's just getting pumped every night to try and produce some air. And eventually these two, you know, the bodyguard come close and they fell in love and they, their fruitful adventures kind of bred this, and he found out about it, and he sent an assassins to kill them both in the Imperial City. Failed in killing the mother, but he did kill the bodyguard. He stayed back, let his woman get away, and she went back to her parents, told them the truth. Her father retaliated by killing the man that tried to kill his daughter, but by being a shameless whore that cheated on her husband, he sent her to Skyrim, and this is where she had the kid. She had a Nordic accent.
Can I help you?
And this is where she was raised.
If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
And we got dear Ragni here. Alright, so I'm going to do the start of this as, that's nasty, bro. I'm going to do the start of this as Freya, and then the very end chamber, and get there, we'll switch over to Ragni, and she'll be like, what the fuck? And these two will kind of be like, what the hell's going on? Why is she looking at walls all weird and shit? Alrighty. So, hopefully by this, we can have like a sort of really cool transition to the Dragonborn finding out that she's kind of... I removed those spells from you. What are you still doing? Magic. Does it even cost magic? Mod AV, magic. Minus. There's a magic card. There's a magic card. Yep. No more freaking magic, woman. Now, funny enough, I think I must have edited her from like a vampire character that I created. Or like, like a vampire NPC, because she's undead. She's got the vampire spells.
Can you just imagine how ancient this place must be? Hundreds of years, thousands.
So, she's being a pain in my ass. Hopefully she stops using it, because I think it actually does cost magicka. Dark in here. I'm just going to disable you. I need some screenshots, and you're walking around with vampire magic. Is it really that great? Those are good for bodies. Alright, let's go find whatever. Next it's a spider, isn't it? I think. Man, I feel so for anyone that has arachnophobia has to play this game on acid trap. The bug of that, they're just gonna do it.
Never should have come.
I did modify this place like a very long time ago and I put it back on the wall. I'm surprised it looks as clean as it does. Snake whale. Good job. Oh, that's dirty. Damn, my man. You know what? She was educated, so Freya's a barbarian sort of character, right? She's got books in her crib. Where we go? That's not how she's got books in her crib because she was educated by a 250-year-old vampire. She learned like to read. She's not doing shit.
Someone coming. Is that you, hottie? Bjorn. Celine. Not again.
Paul. Anyone that's got arachnophobia, you're looking at this picture on the Netflix, Netflix. The Nexus, I'm sorry. Closer. This whole jumping spider thing scares the shit out of people, so let's see the place. Don't want to fucking get to a heart attack.
Is someone there?
Ah! Kill it! Kill it!
Yeah.
Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Don't leave me for arcade's sake.
Yeah.
Can't even see him. There he is.
You! Over here!
You two gonna come over here or what? These screenshots are pain in the ass.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how... Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Sweet breath of arcade, thank you.
These are only
It's
NPC in the
coming loose.
entire
I
game
can
that's
feel
actually
it.
held up like that. So that's like... That and the werewolf animation are like the only things that are used once in this game.
You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
DFC. So let's crash a weapon. Chase after. For a nice little picture. Can't really see in the background. Oh yeah, it's a bit scary looking.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Huh? You.
What was that? Look out! That's the last of them.
That isn't gonna work. Maybe the sword collision one. Yep.
Oh.
Mighty. That looks a bit rough. rough. I like it. The Swift wasn't swift enough. Oh my goodness, thank God. The wrong item. Alright. More Draga. How you doing, lad? You doing good? Hey, you doing good? Hey, whoa, wow, mate. Sorry. That's a nice looking mace.
Oh no, you don't.
Not me with that shit. Ah, it's a big gun, see? That was timing. He's gonna give me axe fucking draw. God.
What was that?
See my eyes roll right now. What are you doing, charming, for this axe? I put the silver enchantment on it, but I don't know, like, does it really work? Oh, he's got iron armor on. Sick. This is kind of cool. It's kind of like, you know, have you ever watched Moon Knight, where like the undead guardians will like add the corpses and like mummify them? This is what it's like. It's like the dragon killing adventurers and then repairing them and making them dragon and, you know, to replace the numbers that they've destroyed or whatever. That's sick. I like it. Modern day dragon. Always, I've never gone that way. I've never followed it. I've always just jumped off the side, and I want to adventure it, but I don't know. I just want to keep to my old 10-year tradition. So, what is a troll here, or is there a female dragon? I've never gone down here either. Cool. I suppose. I have no idea where my followers went. The Guardian.
You're mine.
That was a big old one here. There's the Ragni. Alright. We'll save it here.
Huh?
Get the whole screenshot on it. And I will catch you guys in there as my dear Ragni. Alrighty. Fuck, you're a sexy looking bitch sometimes, aren't you? She's still got the blood on her from when I changed over, which is awesome. If that's actually like a way to keep him in flood, that'd be sick.
Keep your guard up. the last of them.
I want to get to Ragni's backstory in a future episode where I kind of like, it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass because I don't have any quests or like something like that. I have to like stuff with NPCs and have them just live around, stuff like that. On her backstory, but she is the last Dragonborn. Not such a great way either. If I remember correctly from these 10 years of playing the game, it's just hitting him twice. Someone needs to mod these doors. I don't think I've ever seen a mod that actually modifies the doors. Funny if John Scarron does it because he's in the doors. Yes. Don't know if the wall will work because I only activated the previous cell.
I've never seen such a thing.
Yeah, this thing's kind of working. It's just not flashing. Oh, yes it is. Alright, so... He's going to pop open, doesn't he? Yeah. Let's screenshot up. Come on, looking at each other. Move to player. Always caps lock, always activated. A lot of pains in the ass for screenshots. I will cut your head off and chuck you in the lady river. I fucking mean it. Good angle. I don't know. Over the left shoulder seems pretty neat. TM, even though he's blurry as shit. He's like,
Thanks for having my back then. Well, that's that done. So, there you have it. She now knows she's a Dragonborn. I wanted to play her mission before I did like her background and anything like that. Here's what we were after. That's kind of what I wanted to do with these two girls, is kind of, you know, like, what is this bitch on about? And then after this, they're going to separate. But this is kind of introducing the Dragonborn into the story. And when she finally becomes a Dragonborn, she knows she's a Dragonborn. Freya will, of course, have met her and remembered her. And she'll climb the 70,000 steps to be sort of, I don't know, a guardian. Because, you know, dragons will become a real menace, both the werewolf and the halfling, and everybody else with 2 legs, even 4 legs. Dragons got 2 legs, don't they? Alright. Well, cheers guys, I'm going to hop out of here. I hope you somewhat enjoyed this little playthrough, but yeah, I thought I'd try and share it, even though it's not that great. Peace.